Morning. How is everybody doing? Today's Thursday. I forgot the date. I think it's the 29th. How's everybody doing this morning, huh? Having our breakfast here with our coffee and getting ready to go to work. Everything is great so far. All right, thanks everybody for the likes. Appreciate that. And so today's Thursday, May 29th, I think. And I'm your Azteca Health Man, Jose Reynoso. Good morning, says aquí Claudia Lopez. Good morning, Claudia. How's your morning going so far? Did you have breakfast yet? What are you doing up so early? Most of the people that watch me in the morning are people from the mid-states or the eastern coast because right now it's still 6:30 here in California. Dice, ¿qué onda, chile muerto? ¿Cómo que chile muerto? Ay, ay, ay. Okay, PCR says, ¿para qué es el producto, brother? Well, este producto es Azteca Heal. Es un energy drink. Es para energía. Es todo natural, hecho de planta natural. Y lo puedes agarrar en TikTok now. TikTok, Amazon online, Flip online, Walmart online. Ok. Es para que tengas energía, homie. Yo me lo tomo en mi trabajo mío. Gracias, Diana. Denia. Gracias, Denia. Says, good morning, bendiciones. Gracias. And thanks for the heart, me. Appreciate it. I'm sick, tío. Dice aquí, Cuchi Dan Daddy. Oh yeah, what's wrong with you? Got a cold? I hope it's just something minor. You'll get well. Where's the OG, carnal? Where is the OG? Which OG? Nice, man. Y ese producto es tuyo, carnal. Es aquí de la familia, carnal. Okay, so agárralo en TikTok y deja un review. Okay. Y este Azteca Hill sabe bueno, no como Five Energy Drinks y Red Bull, those things, eso saben gacho, pero este está bueno, homie. Okay. Sabe bueno y te deja bien energizado, sin estar todo ahí temblorín. Alright. Okay, dice King Bless says, ¿por qué chile muerto, tío? Yo no sé ni qué quiere decir eso. O sea, otra persona fue la que dijo eso. No sé qué quiere decir eso. Morning, Hills 4. How you doing, mama? Nice to have you here this morning. And then Billy Nay 707. This is how much caffeine? Okay. It has about a cup of coffee worth of caffeine. So it's like drinking a cup of coffee. Okay? It's got the right amount. So good. Me? Sometimes when I have no time to drink coffee, I'll drink an Azteca Heal in the morning, and I'm out of here. All right? Bro, your beard mustache is longer on one side. It is, huh? It's uneven. I need to trim it. I'm gonna trim it tonight. When I take a shower tonight, I'll trim it. Thanks, appreciate that. And last time I trimmed it, I probably trimmed it crooked. But thank you for letting me know. And that's from Manny Man 64. Thanks, Manny Man. Appreciate that. Gracias, Daniel, for the gifts. Appreciate that. Y I'm gonna continue to drink my coffee here, get ready to work, and then I'm gonna be leaving around 7:15. All right, you guys. Yesterday I left early because I had to go see a job far away, and there's a lot of traffic. I didn't want to get stuck in traffic, so I left a lot earlier yesterday. They say, is there something in between the bread? Yeah, peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter and jelly is my favorite. Okay, dice aquí Isaiah, what's up? Not a whole lot, man. Just having my coffee. Good morning. And hello, Stephanie. How you doing, mama? Nice to have you here again. Okay, so, this was Veterans Memorial Weekend. I've seen all kinds of stuff about veterans and, people, a lot of people is celebrating all kinds of barbecues. Mm, Everybody had the day off, so it's been a long weekend, and that's too bad that we only remember veterans once a year. Okay. Good morning, says aquí Janine Lomax. Good morning, Janine. How are you? Okay. Dice aquí Manny Man. Dice, oh, love peanut butter and jelly. I love peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter and jelly. I could live off of peanut butter and jelly. You know, like me, right? When I get hungry at my home, I eat a lot of peanut butter and jelly. But you know what's also really good, you guys? I don't know if you've tried this. Good morning, Gail. Gail says, good morning, my friend. Good morning, Gail. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but or if you have tried, but like me, when I get hungry, sometimes what I'll do is I'll put tortillas on la comal, okay? Caliento las tortillas. Ya cuando están bien calentitas, les echo peanut butter y les echo jelly. So I make a peanut butter and jelly taco. And those are bomb. Están bien buenísimos. Okay? Ya cuando está la tortilla calientita, ya cuando está cocinadita, I'll put peanut butter and jelly. Y hago tacos, peanut butter and jelly, and I'll drink them with some milk. They are delicious. You guys should try them. Alright? So it doesn't, peanut butter and jelly doesn't have to be on bread. It can also be on tortillas. I try them. And you should try them too. Okay, hi, Jonas. How you doing, Jonas? Good morning to you. Dice, have you a wife and kids? No, I don't have a wife or kids. What tacos? Poe. You don't know what tacos are? Tacos are made out of tortillas. It's a traditional Mexican food. Okay, Jose dice, saludos, Tocayo. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. Thanks, Jose Tocayo. Appreciate that very much. I hope you have a blessed and wonderful day. All right. Dice, what tacos and peanut butter and jelly? Yes. So you cook the tortilla on the comal, flip it back and forth until it's cooked. You know what I mean? Then you put the jelly and the peanut butter on there after you cook the tortilla. Because if you put the jelly and the peanut butter and then you try to cook the tortilla, it melts all over the place and it makes a big mess. So don't do that. Heat up the tortilla first. Once you got your tortillas nice and cooked, I'll do like 3 or 4 of them. And then I'll sit there with my milk and I'll put the peanut butter on one side, I'll put the jelly, close it up, boom, ready to rock and roll. And peanut butter and jelly tastes great with tortillas. Trust me. Is it delicious? It is delicious. But drink it with milk, okay? And it tastes even better if you have tortillas de harina. You know the flour tortillas, the white ones? Those, okay? Those taste better than the corn ones are good too. But the flour tortillas are taste a little bit better with milk. Trust me on this. Alright? Alright. Dice aquí Araceli, buenos días familia hermosa. Gracias Araceli. I hope you're having a good day, mama. Doing it now, says Jonas. Alright, do it now and tell me what you think. Alright, that sounds great, Jonas. Appreciate that. Okay, dice aquí Hillsford says, tortillas of flour or corn. Try the flour ones. Okay, the flour ones taste a little bit better than the corns when it comes to peanut butter and jelly. And remember, don't put the jelly and the peanut butter when you're cooking it because it'll melt all over your stufa. Cook the tortilla first, then do it. Alright? Dice, oh, I had it with flour so good. Right. You see what I mean, right? Okay, done. Jonas is doing it, trying it right now. Okay, Jonas, try it and let us know what you think. Okay, so we're making peanut butter and jelly tacos. Okay, and that's for like people like me that you have nobody to cook for you and stuff. So I do that kind of stuff all the time. I do real quick things that are good for you, that taste good, and that's how I cook. All right, all right. Good morning from Ignacio AZ Diablo. Gracias, Ignacio. ¿Cómo estás, Vali? Thanks for the gift, Ignacio. Appreciate that. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Así no se llama, papá. Sí, le dicen AZ Diablo, pero se llama Ignacio. Mi papá dice que no te diga el diablo, pero le digo que así no te llamas, pues. Good morning, Paul. Ready for the trabajo? Yeah, I'm getting ready for trabajo, homie. That's why it's important. Es muy importante que coman algo antes de irse a trabajar. Before you go work, always eat something because you might not be hungry right now, but you're gonna be at your job site kicking ass, and then you're gonna get hungry. So, like my dad here, he's always telling me que hijo, cómete algo antes de que nos vayamos, porque ya te va a pegar hambre. Ahorita no tienes hambre, pero allá en el trabajo sí te va a pegar. Alright? Alright. Buenos días, tío, dice aquí David. Gracias, David. ¿Cómo estás? Barba. David Barba. Yeah, see, Barba. Okay. Right on. What's going on, cuz? We're making some peanut butter and jelly tacos here. Let me see. Jonas, he's making some right now over here on YouTube. He says that he's doing it now. Okay, done. Now he says, it tastes good, but the taco shell is hard. Oh, okay. Taco shell. So you use the regular taco shells? Don't use those. Use the regular tortillas. Use the regular tortillas. Trust me on this. All right. Dice aquí, trabajando, tío. Todavía no, pero ya me voy a ir. I'm gonna be leaving pretty soon, and then I'm be at my job site. I'm working in Kaiserville right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't use the taco shells. Don't use those. Use the regular tortillas. Okay, dice aquí, coffee time. Cool breeze. Yeah, it is. It's coffee time and sandwich time. All right, David, this is good. Okay. Fish Tuck Bait says, have a chingon dia. Thanks, Fish Tuck Baits. I hope you have a chingon dia also. You fish every day, right? You fish every day? Fish Tuck Baits. Have a good day, tío. Dice aquí David también, Barba. Gracias, David. Acuérdate que todo con calma and everything should ride smooth. Ok, dice Mr. Hardhat, si te va a hacer tarde de trabajar. ¿Te trabajo? Todavía no se me hace tarde. Ok, dice Jonah says, it tastes good with the tortilla. It tastes good, right? Okay, do you see the difference between a regular peanut butter and jelly sandwich and a tortilla taco jelly sandwich? It's soft. Yes, it's soft, see? Yeah, don't use the taco shells. Don't use those. Use the regular tortillas. All right. And I invented that just in case it catches on. I invented the peanut butter and jelly tacos. I've been doing that for many years. And I do it because I like peanut butter and jelly. And sometimes I don't have any bread. So then I started thinking to myself, well, it should be good with tortilla too. And I started doing that. I started cooking my tortillas. I started adding peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and it's bomb. Okay, so that's a real quick, easy, good food to eat de volada. Especially if you got the munchies and you got no time to cook. The tortilla with peanut butter and jelly sandwich tastes good. I mean, without the bread, you know what I mean? All right. Thanks, you guys. So for those of you that want to try, go ahead and try and let me know what you think. You're doing that? Well, I'm not doing that right now, but like when I'm at my house, and I get hungry, and I don't want to be cooking all kinds of food. I'll do the tortillas. I'll cook the tortillas on the comal. Then I'll put some peanut butter and jelly sandwich after the peanut butter and jelly after they're cooked, and then I'll be eating that. I'll be eating my peanut butter and jelly tacos. Okay, what time is it where you are? Says Robert. Robert, right now it is 6:53. It's about to be 7 a.m. How about you? Where are you at? Yeah, you guys. So, anyways, it's today's gonna be a real hot day. Today's gonna be hot. Mine is 9 p.m. Where are you at, Jonas? Where are you? What side of the planet are you on? Okay, dice aquí, Robert says, Chicago, it's 8:54. Orale. So you are 2 hours ahead of us. Wow. A lot of the times, the people that watch me in the morning are always people from like mid America or the East Coast, because right now it's still really early. A lot of people here in California, in this area, they're not awake yet, unless you're an early riser like us and you go to work early and stuff like that. But Jonas is in the Philippines. Shouts out to the Philippines from Jose Reynoso, your Azteca Health man. Right? So, do you people eat a lot of tortillas in the Philippines, or what's the main food over there? Rice, or, I mean, obviously you're trying the tortilla tacos, so there must be tortillas over there, right? All right. Dice Joshua Ortegon, dice, it's about to be 9 here in Texas. Right on, Texas. Ricey, exactly. Okay, cool. Cool. That's great, man. I like rice also. I eat rice. I don't eat like rice every day, but I eat a lot of rice. Mexicans eat a lot of rice too. We have that orange, you know, Mexican rice. That stuff is really good. We also eat rice con arroz con leche. That's rice and milk. That tastes really good. It's like a dessert. It's like a pudding. And that tastes really good also, guys. Okay, Susie Rivera dice, it's 8:54 a.m. in Illinois. Buenos dias. Right on. Thank you, Susie. And shouts out to all of Illinois, but especially to you, Mama. Okay? All right. Denia dice, I'm from Chicago too. I'm on my way. Here I go to Chicago to meet these beautiful ladies. Thank you, ladies, for being sweet. Ok, dice aquí María Lagunas dice, good morning from Chicago. Orale, we got another fine lady from Chicago. Man, Chicago's happening this morning. Thank you, ladies. All right, Susie. She's throwing out parties over there, stars and flowers and blessing little hands. Thank you, Susie. That's very sweet of you, Mama. So, like I was telling you guys the other day, if Azteca Hill keeps going up, you know, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger, I'm probably gonna have to be traveling a lot because I'm the Azteca Health man, and I'll probably visit. I'm gonna go visit people that are following me now before I'm famous. If I do get famous, that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be visiting different cities, different states, and stuff to where you people live. All right. Pool season right now. All right, madre, come on. Pool season. It's pool season over here too. Right now it's really hot over here. ¿No te vas a caer mal?
No, ya me callé.
¿Sí? Pobrecita de ti.
Ay, mira, pobrecita. Huerfanita.
Here's my beautiful mom.
Ahí está la almohadita.
Thank you, mommy.
¿Quieres luz o...?
Así está bien, porque nos encandilamos.
Sí, se encandila.
All right, you guys, check it out. This is my beautiful mom. Hola, madre, ¿cómo estás, ma?
Bien, muy buenos días. Saludándolos aquí a ustedes y pues pues los invito a distancia a un café y pues si estuvieran cerquitas también se los daría. Y pues es lo único que les digo, pues yo aquí pues estoy contenta por estar con ustedes y por mis hijitos que me vinieron a saludar, los que viven cerquitas y pero los que están lejecitos pues no vienen, pues está caro el gas, yo creo.
Está caro el gas. Jonas says, how old are you? How old are you? Curious. Okay, well, I'm 52 years old, Jonas. And says, are you guys Spanish? We're Mexican. Okay, Spanish is from Spain. We're from Mexico. Okay, we're Americans from the Americas. We speak Spanish though because like a lot of the Philippines, you guys speak Spanish too, right? So we speak Spanish, but we're Mexican. Okay, all right. Okay, dice aquí Denia, dice, primo, Dios te vaya muy bien. Primero Dios te vaya muy bien. Gracias, Denia. Appreciate that. Muchas gracias. Y aquí tenemos a Andy Reynoso. ¡Ajúa! ¿Cómo te va, Andy Reynoso? Yo también soy Reynoso. Yo me llamo José Reynoso. Soy el Azteca Healthman. Órale, vato. Reynoso Strong, he says. Thanks, Andy. Muchas gracias. ¿De dónde eres, Andy? Buenos días, señora bonita. Dice aquí Susi Rivera, ma.
Muy buenos días, y le doy a usted, Andy, porque suena el apellido igual de usted y de José y mío también.
Sí, es igual, hasta lo de atrás igual, se llama Andy Reynoso.
No.
Pero la que te está saludando ahorita es Susi Rivera. Ella dice que buenos días, señora bonita.
Muchas gracias, y pues usted también ha de estar muy bonita por lo consiguiente.
Gracias, Susi. Ok, Miguel López dice, ¿cuándo vas a Jalisco por mi prima? Dile que ya voy para allá. ¡Ajúa! Gracias, primo Miguel López. You guys are so funny sometimes. So, Andy Reynoso, Andy, where are you from? Where do you live, Andy? ¿En dónde vives? All right. Gracias. Aquí tenemos saludos de Vaquero. Órale, Vaquero. ¿Cómo te va, Vali?
¿Se apellida Vaquero?
No, ese es su nombre así nada más. Nomás dice Vaquero. No sé. Es que la gente busca nombres que a ellos les gustan más y así no se ponen ellos. Como hace rato estaba AZ Diablo y mi papá me estaba diciendo que no le diga Diablo, pero es que ellos así no se ponen, pues. Yo nomás estoy repitiendo como ellos se ponen.
Sí.
Ajá, pero AZ Diablo se llama Ignacio y ya me estoy aprendiendo su nombre. Ok, dice aquí Rábano, dice, buenos días, provecho, don Ramón, saludos, gracias, Rábano, saludos para usted también, homie. Jonas, what state are you in? We're in California. We live really close to San Francisco. You know San Francisco, right? In California. We live about an hour north of the San Francisco. And I go to San Francisco all the time. I fish at the San Francisco Bay. And it's beautiful here in California, Jonas. If you ever make it to the United States, make sure you go to California, okay? California, in my opinion, is the most beautiful state. There's everything here. There's all kinds of people here from all over the world, okay? And I think that's one of the reasons what makes California so great is because it's diverse, okay? We have people here from all over the world. In other states of America, you don't see that. So I don't know. I think that's why California laws are so lenient and all that, because we have every kind of people here. Every kind of people here. You have Muslims, you have African people, you have Chinese, Mexican, people from all over Europe, and so Here in California, in any city that you go to, you'll find every single kind of race, which is not so for other states in the United States, but California does. Anywhere in California, any city you go to, you'll have people from all over the world. Okay. All right. Okay, you guys, I'm getting ready to leave pretty soon. So does anybody have anything they want to share with us today? Like something good, I hope. Or, even if it's ¿cómo te diré? I've noticed that in Mexico they're starting to get real serious with God bless. Says Shredo. God bless you too, Shredo. How you doing this morning? I've noticed that Mexico's biting on crime a lot lately. This last, I don't know, like year, they've been cracking down on all kinds of criminals and all kinds of a lot of stuff is happening in Mexico. Mexico seems like it's cleaning up, and you know what? I know that if Mexico had good leadership and all that, Mexico would be just as rich as the United States, because Mexico has everything that the United States has also. It's just not well managed. It's not. There's been a lot of corruption throughout the many years, but if Mexico was to strain out, and we've had real people in control of the government, Mexico would be a top-notch country like the United States. Ok, dice aquí la casa del Frenchy, dice, órale, ya me voy. Al cabo siempre miras mis comentarios y los ignoras. Ay, la guachamos. ¿Cómo que te ignoro? Ay, yo nunca te ignoro. Y si lo hice es sin querer queriendo, ¿verdad, mamá?
Pues sí, como el chavo del ocho.
Sí, como el chavo del 8 fue sin querer queriendo. Ok, thanks. Fredo dice, good. On my days off, homeboy. Oh, you lucky. What are you going to be doing for your days off? I go fishing when I have a day off. I love fishing. So anytime that I have a day off, I like to go fishing. And so that's what I do. I go fishing, and that's how I relax. Being out there with my pole, feeling the wind, watching the waves, hearing the birds, all that kind of stuff is very relaxing. For those of you that feel stressed sometimes, I recommend you go fishing once in a while, and it releases a lot of stress. Susie Rivera says, I agree. Thank you, Susie. Tío político, right? Agree. Thank you, Oski. Oski, right? Thank you, Oski. Y Jose dice, that's how I relax too. You see how I'm right though, right? Going fishing, you guys, is very relaxing. Very relaxing. It takes your stress away. If you're sad and you catch a fish, you get happy right away because you're pulling, you're fighting, and it makes you feel good when you catch a fish. And also, if you catch something, you can bring dinner home. Okay? So for those of you that are feeling stressful and sad, and I recommend you go fishing. Mi mamá siempre me dice que para qué voy a pescar si no agarro nada, ¿verdad, mamá?
Pues nada.
I'm always trying to catch a mermaid. Yo siempre estoy tratando de... Hey, you read my mind. I'm always trying to catch a mermaid, pero nunca se me ha hecho. El día que agarro una sirena, ahí es cuando voy a dejar de pescar. All right? How many are you guys there in that house? Oh, here? Well, my mom's right here, I'm right here, my dad's back here, and my brother's here. So there's 4 of us here right now. But Eric and I don't live here. My mom and my dad do. We just come and visit them in the morning. Okay? All right. Dice aquí, Mermaid says, user 86 million. Linda Overton says, fishing is mentally relaxing. It is, you guys. For those of you that have never gone fishing, you are missing out. All right. Okay, dice Jose Luis, dice, it's still relaxing even when I don't catch fish. Yeah, me too. Even if you don't catch anything, it's still a lot of fun because you get to feel a lot of nature. You know, you get to hear the waves hitting against the rocks. You hear a lot of wild animals, you know, birds especially. You get to see all kinds of stuff. And the wind, you know, blowing your hair, the smells, instead of just being inside buildings all the time. Fishing is great.
Sí quedó su cara.
No, ya está bien. Gracias, Mari. Okay, Jonas says, my dad is obsessed with fishing. All right. He sounds like my kind of a dude. Right on, tell him I said happy fishing. And I'm not obsessed with fishing. It's just that it's fun. Even if I don't catch anything, I still like to go. You know, and then when I go fishing, I meet a lot of people fishing, you guys. I make friends when I go fishing. You know, you share bait with some people there sometimes. You know, somebody else is out there relaxing. Sometimes, you know, you start talking and you find a lot of things in common. And so I make a lot of friends fishing. Especially if I go to places that have a lot of people there. Because I like to talk to people. And people like to talk to me. So, yeah, you make friends also. No pasa nada, dice. Hey, thanks for the glasses. No pasa nada, dice. Have you ever caught a gator, alligator? You know what? No, I've never have because there's no alligators over here in California. Those are only over there, like in Texas, Florida, and I've never been over there. So no, I've never caught an alligator. But if I ever do, I'm gonna make me some boots. Do you live where there's alligators? No pasa nada. Okay. Y luego Beto dice, buenos días familia, saludos desde Salinas, California, gallo fino. My mom likes Salinas, California because her brother used to live there. And so my mom used to go there and visit him. So my mom, she likes going to Salinas. Okay. Dice aquí el Tasque. Buenos días, don Ramón. ¿Cómo está? Yo estoy muy bien, gracias. Gracias, Beto, for the glasses. Appreciate that. También aquí, Mariposa. Hi, gracias for the gifts. Appreciate it. Moradilla dice, what states have you been to? I've usually never leave California, you guys. I've been to Oregon. I've been to Nevada. And California. That's it. I've been to Mexico a couple times. But other than that, I'm always in California. I love California. Do you guys have heard of mystical creatures? Yeah, there's all kinds of mystical creatures all over the world, but I've never seen one. I'm trying to catch a mermaid, but I haven't caught one yet. Okay, dice, no pasa nada, dice. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm over here in the Valley 956, Texas. Thanks for the gifts, appreciate that. In Texas, and yes, sir, saludo. Oh, really? So you catch alligators and stuff? That sounds great, man. Oh, they taste good? Do they taste that? Because I've seen people cleaning them up and chopping them up and stuff, and the meat looks good. So I don't know. I'm kind of curious on what they taste like. Buenos días desde Arizona. And that's from Chachita Forever. Mamacita, cómo de estar de buena. Jimmy dice, Jesus loves you, brother. Have a blessed day. Thanks, Jimmy. You know, Jesus loves all of us. Y mi mamá me estaba diciendo hace ratito que hay algo que Dios nunca va a hacer. Y eso va a ser nunca, God's never going to give up on you. She was telling me that this morning. She says that Jesus will do everything except give up on you. All right? Anyways, dice aquí, Denia dice, I went last week with my husband. He caught 2 fish. You know what? For you ladies out there that go fishing with your husbands, that is a great way to strengthen your relationship. Okay, Because I've seen this before many times. You know, us guys, we go fishing, and then we bring that back the fish. A lot of times, I've seen this happen with my friends. The ladies are like, "Ew! Don't bring that inside the house. Get out of here with that. Y te quita las botas. Change your pants. Take a shower. Don't get near me. Don't touch me until you clean up." Okay, and so that that it's cool and all. It's their thing. Pero también, you guys should kind of like, don't be so mean. Don't be so, don't be so mean. And also, ustedes, los hombres, you men that go fishing, don't bring the fish all that, inside the house, dripping and all that. What you want to do is clean the fish before you get home. Usually, in the parks where we go fishing, there's a lot of clean out spots and all that. If not, just clean them outside your house. Take off all the scales and all that. Take off all the guts. Límpielos bien. Have them all nice and ready. Achina limpiecitos. Then go inside and bring them to your wife and say, "Hey, honey, look what I brought you." And she's gonna look at that and she's gonna say, "Oh, that's dinner right there." But if you bring her the fish, they ain't gonna want to clean them. The women don't like doing that. Okay? All right. Okay, Jonas dice, YouTubers said that they strapped a camera onto a shark, then they seen one. Well, there's so many stuff in the ocean that we have not found out yet. So there's all kinds of creatures in the ocean that we haven't seen yet, and that's why they're mystical, because we haven't seen them yet. They're not common, so I could see that. All right. Okay, dice aquí Jimmy. Oh yeah, Jimmy says Jesus loves you, brother. Thanks, Jimmy. Okay, dice aquí, saludos, bro, desde Denver, Colorado. And that's from Oscar Escalante. Thanks, Oscar. Appreciate that, homie. A ver. Come out to Texas. You know what, Fredo? One of these days, I probably will. If Azteca Hill keeps going the way it's going, I'm going to be traveling a lot, traveling here and there, and that's what I'm going to do. If I ever make it to Texas, take me alligator fishing. I would love to do that. I could make myself some brand new boots. All right. You guys, my mom's over here también callada. ¿Por qué estás tan calladita, ma?
No me preguntas nada, pues.
Oh, I'm
Tengo
sorry,
que
ma.
estar atenta a ellos y a ti.
Sí, mamá. Disculpa, mi madre.
No, está bien.
Oh, entonces, pues, dame un consejo aquí para dame un consejo que tú pienses, madre, que yo ocupo, así para que hay otros hombres allá en el mundo que también lo pueden escuchar y también lo agarren, que se pongan el saco.
¿Qué consejo necesitan?
Pues yo no sé, tú eres la que...
Pues tocante lo que tiene que haber un motivo para...
Ok, ya, les estaba diciendo aquí a los hombres que van a pescar, que cuando pesquen algo, que no les traigan los pescados todos mugrosos adentro de la casa a las señoras.
Porque si está bien ocupada y luego pues no crea, así me pasaba a mí, me traían costaladas y yo con un quehaceral, mucho trabajo en la casa y ya nomás se pelaban, ahí están los, pues sí, está la comida en la casa, pero a veces la mujer está muy ocupada con los niños o X. Y entonces ya traigan los limpios y así ya nomás pues se los prepara y pues los guarda ya limpiecitos y ahí se los va dando.
Thank you, Jonas. Jonas says, adios, primo. Thank you all the way to the Philippines. All right. Ok, dice aquí Moradia. Dice, Oregon is beautiful, just like Washington State. What do you think of Seattle? I've never been to Seattle, but I've heard it's beautiful though. There's a lot of trees. You got the Pacific coast. So I've seen a lot of pictures and postcards from there. So Seattle is beautiful. It rains a lot there, they say. Super Mario, dice aquí Goldie. Thank you, Goldie. Why one heaven? We only need one heaven. ¿Qué onda? Dice, tío, how you doing, Why one heaven? And then we have Tenia, dice, I love fishing hasta lo pongo la lombriz. Oh, hasta le pones la lombriz. You paid it, huh? Pues mira, like I was telling you guys, for those ladies out there, they have, ustedes mujeres que nunca han ido a pescar, vayan a pescar, vayan con su esposo, acompáñenlo, ustedes también les va a gustar. Y for those of you men that never invite your wife to go fishing, take her fishing, and then she'll start liking them more pretty soon.
Pero también diles, es un buen consejo, pero también un buen consejo.
Que lleven su lonchecho y...
Que no las lleven.
¿Que no las lleven?
Si van a estar chingando allá y that's your area of peace, they need time alone. Ellos van shopping, no está chingue, apúrale. En vez en cuando, también que las lleven si ellas quieren ir, pero si no quieren ir, no las forcen, porque luego van a estar chingando allá, que está borrado, que solazo, que chinga. Ellos dejan a ellos que fishen bien a gusto, y ya les dan un fish, una cena bien chingón, y ya después.
Okay, my brother Eric says that
Sí,
that also
que en la casa y se enfada allí, no está impuesta.
No les gusta.
Eric says that also if she doesn't want to come, don't force her to go fishing with you, because he says that she's just gonna be nagging at you. Okay, let's go. Cause this sucks. Cause I'm cold. Cause
bad energy, no fish. You don't catch
Yo
anything.
tenía unas amigas que
he's
iban a pescar solas.
bad vibes. And so Eric says that leave them at home better. But you know what? A lot of women don't know what they're missing out on, though. They just think, oh, fishing. They just think of fishing, but they don't realize what they're actually missing out on. You know what I mean? Being out in nature, women like that kind of stuff. They can do their yoga or whatever while they're, men are fishing. They can do all kinds of stuff. They can breathe in fresh air. They get out of the house, all kinds of stuff. So, Eric's right though. Si va a estar chingui la vieja, déjenla en la casa. Pero invítenla cuando menos. Ya si no quiere ir, ya no les rueguen. That's what you mean, right?
Yeah.
All right. Eric says, invite them to go, but if they don't want to go, don't insist, because then you're just going to have a terrible time. She's going to ruin your time. She's going to be all mad. But women, try it at least once. Okay? Try it at least once.
Bring them a chair and a big hat, y así maybe.
Yeah, bring yourself a nice little chair. Bring a nice hat for the sun. And maybe some.
Show them a finas hat. My mom's hat. Yeah. Bring the women with a hat like this or this one. Y así nacían los weekends.
Eric says, women, when you go fishing, make sure you bring one of these hats, okay? For the sun. And that was,
one less thing to complain about.
There's gonna be one less thing you're gonna be complaining about. All right, but I do recommend that women try fishing at least once in your life, at least once, okay? All right. This said, Tío Filo. El tío Filo dice, mi wife es 4x4 de rancho, no, dice, mi wife es 4x4 de rancho, no es aguapana. ¿Qué es eso? No te entendí ni más. Okay, dice, Ms. says, I do like to clean them, make sure that they're really clean before eating it. Yes, that's right. And I was telling men that, when you catch fish, when you take them home, bring them clean to your wife. Don't just bring her the fish. Women hate that kind of stuff. All right, moving on. Susie Rivera dice, cierto, no a todas las mujeres les gustan la naturaleza, pues se pierden de algo muy, muy bonito, porque a mí sí me gusta. All right, we got Mystic Mandy. How you doing? Hola, she says. Right on. Susie, yo prefiero la naturaleza que ir de shopping. ¿Sí? Yo quiero una señora como tú que le guste ir a pescar conmigo y ya estando allá entre la selva, se pueden hacer un chingo de cosas bien bonitas también. New adventures, right? You know how to spice up your marriage, spice up your relationship. You ladies are missing out. All right. Mystic Mandy says, I'm English, dating Honduras. Man, he's kinda a jerk, laugh out loud. Any tips? Yeah, get a Mexican, like me. Dice aquí una Mystic Mandy Ma dice que ella es de inglesa, pero que está saliendo con un hombre de Honduras, que sí, pero dice que es medio culero, que si le das un consejo.
Ah, pues que lo catalogue y cuando esté con él, que vayan al parque o al restaurante. Mírelo si es muy agarrado porque le va a pesar tan para usted. Y entonces un hombre que le mezquinea la comida a su mujer, ese no le conviene.
Oh, okay. Mom says that when you go on dates with him or whatever, keep an eye on him. If you see that he's codo means stuck up or tight, or with tightwad with his money, she says that's a dead giveaway to get away from him, because then you're not gonna have a very good life.
Y porque también algunas veces las muchachas pues salen y les tiran muy mal a ellos, a lo mejor no están tan acomodados y piden lo más caro y luego ni se lo comen, nomás lo tiran. Pues llévenselo para la casa de perder su comida y pues la pueden recalentar en la casa.
Dice aquí Albóndiga, dice, buenos días, un besote para todas las tías en el over there. That's funny.
A mí no me toca eso.
A mi mamá no, dice que ella no. Ok, dice aquí, Mystic says, oh my God, Mexican better. Oh my God, I'm laughing so loud. What's better about Mexicans? Give me the tea. Why Honduras men are bad. You know what? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know that many people from Honduras, but I'm just giving you my mom's advice. She says, all men. It doesn't matter where they're from. I'm sure there's good men and bad men. There's good and bad men everywhere.
Okay. Y también un hombre celoso, que es celoso, no le conviene porque al rato la cela hasta con su familia. Y una mujer celosa también, porque eso es una enfermedad de locos.
Okay, my mom says that. Also be careful if your man is jealous. If you see that he's one of those jealous men, that's also a dead giveaway that he's not going to be a good man for you, because she says that there's men out there that they're sick of jealousy, and you know it gets so bad sometimes that they even get jealous if you're around your brother or your sister or your family members, and that's not right.
Y luego hasta se fijan, ay, le dices el plato más grande a tu hermano, a tu papá o a tu fulana, y a mí mira qué pedacito de carne, y esos son no personas buenas, son gente envidiosa. ¿Por qué no aguantarse contigo las visitas y no se aguanta? Andan regañando a la pobre mujer y también las mujeres. Y ya el esposo no es libre ni de ofrecerle un taco a su madre o un café, nada.
Yeah, okay, but mom says that be careful with the people that are jealous like that, because they'll even get jealous, like if you have your mom over, or your relative, you have somebody over to eat, and they're gonna be saying, why did you give your brother a bigger slice than mine?
Y yo mi estilo con mi esposo, yo primero el plato para la visita, después para él y luego para mí. Y él nunca ha andado y que nunca, ni joven, ni viejo, ni de ninguna edad, él nunca me trató mal a mí, ni me golpeó menos. Y ahora pues ya ni miedo le tendría tampoco.
Okay, mom.
Es buen hombre.
Okay, Mystic says, he has a wife and daughter in Honduras, and he has been a jerk. He's kind of crazy, scary, angry. Sometimes my family is gone from COVID-19. I'm 31. My dad died a couple years ago trying to figure life out. A ver, María, dice aquí Mystic, dice que ese hombre con el que está mirando, dice que él tiene una esposa y una hija en Honduras. Dice que es medio culero ya y que está medio loco, que es como que le espanta, se enoja, y que dice que My family is gone from
Pues nomás quería tenerla.
COVID-19. Dice que su familia ya se le acabó con el COVID-19, que ella tiene 31 años, su papá se le acaba de morir hace unos cuantos años y que está tratando
Pues ya bote esa siladera de viejo. Usted mejor busque otra persona que no tenga el mismo estilo de ese hombre, aunque si me estoy yendo.
Pero pues si está casado también, ¿a qué le tira esta pobre tontita? Mystic, you know what? That says it all right there, baby. If you know he's married, he's got a wife, and he's got a daughter, that should ring some bells for you. Why in the hell are you with this person? Not only are you messing up his family,
no le conviene.
But he's a jerk, he's scary, and he's mean. Oh my God, baby, you could do way better than that. What about me? I'm single. I got no responsibility.
Está solo como el olote.
And you're really nice.
And I'm really nice.
Es buen hombre, mijo.
Okay, dice, Mystic says, he said they divorced but owns child support and he still doesn't have work visa and got scammed from a lawyer out of his money, and he kind of is mean to me. Man, you need to get rid of this asshole. Oops. You need to get rid of this fool. He's probably after you just for the papers then. If dice que según se divorció, pero que todavía debe child. You know what? There's no such thing as child support in Honduras. He's giving you a bunch of baloney.
De sus hijos, ¿eh?
Okay. Hang on, let me catch up to some of these comments over here, you guys. Okay. Dice aquí, albóndigas. Buenos días. Okay, we already moved that one. Tortas love fishing, says aquí, user 54 million. They do. Let's go get
también
some.
No le puede quitar que no mantenga a sus niños y pues claro, también la mujer si los está cuidando, pues ella también tiene que alcanzar para sus gastos de ella. Y al rato como llega allá tranquilo y ya la tiene aquí todo va a ser vieja y ahí la bota.
My mom says you're gonna get old by continuing to be with this pendejo. If he's mistreating you, being mean and all that, she says, don't be a dummy. Get away from that fool. Okay, there's so many young men out there. You're gonna get old by worrying about this foolio. You know, you're still young. Don't get away. Get somebody that's happy.
Y luego la edad que ella tiene, hombre, ella encuentra otra.
You're 31 years old. Oh my God, there's a lot of men out there. I mean, the way you're describing this foolio, baby, there's gotta be. Please get away from him. Please. All right. Lala says, you're gonna be a good husband. Really? Thanks. Appreciate that, Lala. Y luego aquí dice Celia Martínez dice, un beso para tu mami, bendición.
Muchas gracias.
Ya se lo di for you, okay? Okay. Thank you, mommy. Okay, póngase a trabajar, dice aquí Hot Boy George. ¿A ti quién te echó el 10?
Ya pues no es malo que te pongas a trabajar. No te ofendas.
Madre, primero. Pero a él, ¿quién le está preguntando, pues?
Pues él te está diciendo que no se te va a volver a trabajar. Pues,
no te doy otra nomás porque estás muy lejos. Okay, Susie says, run, girl, run. Okay, that's for you, Mystic. Muy buenos días. Gracias, Anthony. Pineapple. Gracias for the gift. Susie says, run, girl, you deserve better. You hear that? We're on your side, Mystic. Mandy. So that's funny, right? What about Aztec? Give him a chance. Yeah, give me a chance. All right, hang on. She says, I worked 2 jobs and had a seizure, and he's upset. I'm not making enough money for food and bills. Oh my God. Come here. Boom, 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 boom. There. Did that help out? Dice aquí que ella tenía 2 trabajos, she had 2 jobs, and then this fool he's upset and being mean because she's not making enough money for for food and the bills. Oh my God. Baby, how in the hell did you get hooked up with this Fulio? Please don't do that. You're making me sad now. All right? Okay, they say, I'm saving up money. Well, it sounds to me like you're wasting it on that Fulio. Almost there in Illinois, trapped by St. Louis. Really? Well, Mama, I don't know, but sounds to me like you need to wake up, Mama. A beautiful girl like you, 31 years old. Oh my God, you're still hella young. You know, whatever you do, don't have any kids with this fool, because then you just, I don't know. It just seems very, very not good for you. All right, all right. All right, dice aquí que it's time to go for me to go. It's time for me to go, you guys. Yo ya me voy a ir, ¿ok? Ahí mi mamá que nos dé un consejo. Dale un consejo a esta pobre tontita, ma, por favor.
Dame pues el mensaje.
Oh, pues es que él dice pues que tiene a un vato de Honduras que la trata mal y que está casado allá, pero que le dijo que ya está divorciada y que...
Y yo, así como soy de mensa, ya lo voy a aventar por un tubo que fuera acá al otro charco.
My mom says that she's not that smart, but if she was
yo
you,
soy la mensa, ¿verdad?
she would have already gotten rid of him a million years ago.
Sí, tanto hombre que hay y mire con qué siladera usted está aguantando eso. No, los golpes, los maltratos no se aguantan. Mejor en la esquina hay muchos y no la mando pues a que vaya con tanto, pero sí, fíjese bien.
My mom says that you need to wise up. She says that you're being so young and you're stuck with this Fulio that's obviously mean to you. He's obviously a jerk. He's married. He's got all the negative points. You know, there's so many men out there that would love a chance to meet a great woman like yourself, and you're stuck with this fool. Don't do that, okay?
Nomás se porta bien cuando ya lo bote y verá cómo encuentra un buen hombre.
What's my name? My name is Jose Reynoso. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Masco chiclos, bailo tango tururú. Okay? All right, you own child support. I don't have any children. Why would I own child support? Dice aquí, Too Blunt says, es el favorito, ¿verdad, Don? A ver, más soy favorito, ¿no?
No, todos son igual para mí.
Mamá.
No tengo ningún favorito porque todos me dolieron y todos son mis hijos. Y pues no tengo que decirle no, porque tú estás más poco que el otro y que al pobre por pobre lo quiero y el que esté poquito acomodado también lo quiero y el gordo por gordo y el flaco por flaco, porque todos vienen de usted y usted son sus hijos y también los míos así. No tiene que, aunque sean unos judas algunos, pero nunca diga eso, porque lo tienen en la cabeza y la aborrecen después.
Okay, you want me to spell my name? Okay, my name is spelled Jose, that's Jose, and then my last name is Reynoso, Jose Reynoso. There you go. And then you always find this logo on any of my social media. See this logo right here? If you find a Jose Reynoso and you see this logo, that's me. All right, moving on. Come back real soon, please. I wish, but I gotta go to work, Mama. I'll be posting live on my work though, so you guys can check me out working. I'll put on some music for you, all right? All right. Susie dice, aquí hay el escoger, mija. Ah, aquí hay al escoger, mija. Dice aquí Susie. Yeah. Susie says, Mystic, that there are a lot of men to choose from, so don't get stuck with that Fulio. Seems like he's being mean to me. I don't like him already. All right, moving on. Kuka says, good morning. Thank you, Kuka. How you doing, baby? And the Black Panther says, rawr, rawr. Says, tu fan número uno. All right, my #1 fan is here, Black Panther. Thanks, Black Panther. Good to have you here, man. Saludos from San Diego, tío Azteca, dice aquí César Sánchez. Saludos ahí para todos San Diego, homie, especialmente para ti. Okay? Alright. Okay, yes, Jose. That's right, Mystic Mandy. And then my last name is spelled Reynoso. That's Reynoso. That's my name, don't wear it out. Dice, someone type his name out. I don't know, there's not that many people on YouTube right now. But I'll spell it to you one last time, okay? You got the Jose part right. And then my last name is R E Y N O S O. There you go. All right, thank you very much, everybody. Lala says, can I have a sip of your coffee? Sure, baby. Here you go, mama. Was that good? Okay, you guys, I gotta go. Madre, me voy a decir, ma. Ahora sí, ma, ya estoy listo. Me tengo que ir a trabajar.
Ponte pues entrega tu corazón, sí.
Ay, madre.
Padre Santísimo. En el nombre sea de Dios Padre, Dios Padre, Dios Hijo y Dios Espíritu Santo. Amén. Primero la de Dios y después de Dios la mía. La bendición de Dios Padre, de Dios Hijo, de Dios Espíritu Santo. Amén. Del corazón a la boca. Amén. Creo en Dios Padre Todopoderoso, Creador del cielo y de la tierra. Creo en Jesús Cristo, su único Hijo, que es un solo Señor nuestro, que por obra y gracia del Espíritu Santo nació en Santa María Virgen, padeció bajo el poder de Poncio Pilatos y fue crucificado, muerto y sepultado, y resucitó al tercer día según las Escrituras, y subió al cielo y está sentado a la derecha del Padre, y de nuevo vendrá a juzgar a vivos y a muertos, y su reino no tendrá fin. Creo en el Espíritu Santo, la Santa Iglesia Católica, la comunión de los santos y el perdón de los pecados. Amén.
All right.
Bendición de Dios Padre, de Dios Hijo, de Dios Espíritu Santo. Amén.
Thank you, mommy.
Pues ya vete, hijo.
Yeah, me voy. I love you, mom.
Mira, Virgen.
Okay, you guys, I'm leaving. Thank you very much. Hasta la bye-bye. All right, you guys, thank you very much. I gotta go. Olis? What does that mean? I just graduated high school. You got any advice? Oh, you just graduated from high school. That is very good. Okay, my advice to you would be to figure out what you're going to be going with your future. Don't just start working right away and say, oh, I'll think about it later. No, right? You need to either know what you're going to want to be doing. If you're going to be going to college, start applying. Or if you haven't applied yet, start applying now. Don't wait until next year. Don't say, oh, I'm going to take a couple of years off and work, make some money. A lot of people that do that, they never go back to school. All right. Also, it's be patient, okay? Don't try to rush into anything. And what else? Madre, ¿qué consejo le puedes dar a alguien que se acaba de graduar de la escuela?
Oh, pues que no vaya a juntarse con alguien o casarse y luego siga hasta que agarre una carrera grande, y entonces eso es lo que le aconsejo yo, porque luego ya se le enfría el cuerpo por sus obligaciones, y es muy bueno agarrar otra carrera más alta que la graduación de high school.
In other words, my mom's saying that don't give up on your education just because you graduated from high school now. Okay, you can continue. You can continue. Be patient, stay positive, and don't give up. Just keep going. Okay, don't settle on just any little job. Okay, just because you're making pretty good money. If you're still young right now, you can become anything you want still. Okay, don't just give up. All right.
Y le voy a rezar una oración a ella,
Okay.
a todos. Oh Jesús mío, líbranos del fuego del infierno y especialmente a las almas más necesitadas de tu infinita misericordia. Amén.
All right, cool. Okay, guys, I'm sorry, but I gotta go. Okay, we'll see you here. Thank you. Bye-bye.